We really, really here need to get this cast up off of the ground to like a great extent. And the reason why that heavily dawned on me when I woke up today, because I didn't go to bed till 9, and I woke up at 4.
9 a.m.
And that. Hold your horses there. That isn't PM to AM. That's AM to PM. So that's the wrong 9 to 4 that you'd want to be sleeping in. And I woke up and a little like, yikes. It's 4 o'clock. I went to bed at 9 a.m. It's 4 p.m. now. This is where I'm starting my day off, right? And like, what is it? Sunday? You're having a lazy Sunday? It's like, it's Wednesday. Maybe not the best way to spend my time, but if we were making some serious bank right now, I'd think, wow, this is just what it takes. This is that grind. This is how you do it. Just trust the process. That's just the lifestyle I live to make my money, to get my nut. It's just like, the sacrifice I have to make is living like, working a fucking 9 to 4, like hour, sleep schedule, And again, if we were fucking, rich and famous, then it'd be like, yeah, that's fucking, he's just a little, what's the word?
Eccentric.
Eccentric, thank you. That's actually what I was looking for. He's just a little eccentric. But now that since I'm not rich and famous, it's like, that guy's a pathetic fucking loser,
I mean, I think
there's also that. Then again, it's also badass because I was not only was I fucking just straight, chilling from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
It
was a pretty great sleep. When I was such a great sleep.
Why?
Take a wild guess. Not only because I was 9 a.m., so I was fucking dead exhausted by the time I went to bed. That probably played a huge part in it. Come to think of it.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
So you were dead exhausted. So
right.
how was your body responding to that? Because someone in this room likes to give another someone in this room a lot of shit.
I was dead exhausted at like 5 a.m. Okay, but I was on that fucking New Orleans Pelicans grind. Okay. I brought the second chip.
I'm such an arrogant asshole. Again, I
forgot
what you do every day.
In this season,
That's why you didn't go to bed till 9. You're
I'm
fucking
the first
playing.
seed. I went 78-4. All right, just an all-time season. We traded for LaMelo Ball, just a crazy thing to do like that. Just had to make it done. Trade all the young assets. Brought over LaMelo. So it's LaMelo and Lonzo and LiAngelo. We even have on a 10-day contract playing for the G League. It's wild. Okay.
That is crazy.
The real crazy shit though is I just happened to average a cool 30 points, 12 rebounds, 15 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks a game. No biggie. Shooting like fucking 61, 58, 97.
I hope those Pelican fans
led the league in fucking
what you're doing for this team.
It's crazy. Now we're back in the ship, number 1 seed, best league ever, best team ever. So that's why I was up till 9 a.m. grinding. Putting in the man hours on the stick work, trying to get that team to where it is today.
It's really cool and humble of you to start the story off like it's this massive negative. And everyone's like, yeah, he really is a fucking asshole.
Loser.
And then all of a sudden
he
it's like,
wins.
wait, no,
he doesn't, he wins.
He's trying to just save the town, the population of New Orleans. He's bringing hope back to that city.
My people, brother. Yeah, no, I don't know. So, that's what kept me up. But I was dead tired at like 4, but I had to play for the city, I had a responsibility.
Yeah.
So, with the fact, no one could hear it. No one heard what just happened. But the fact that this goddamn fan just turned on again in the middle of us, it hasn't been on for the last hour. It's like, no, we only had the fan on. And then now I hear that little click, and then the little click, 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 and then now it's just suddenly, now I'm screaming because how fucking quiet it is in here. How loud it is in here now.
I hate to break it to you, dude. Your volume did not change at all.
Well,
you've always been talking this loud. You always talk this loud.
I smoked quite a bit before I started recording today. Surprise, surprise. Okay, uncharacteristically. I didn't even get to the point earlier. I said the reason why I slept so well, I'm assuming it may have been the fact that I was dead tired, but more accurately, I think it was just the copious amounts of green. Because
that's why you slept great, you're saying?
I think so, because there was a part where I the scene in American Beauty with the root beer, where there's like the cut, the 6 times in a row?
Yeah, at the fridge.
That happened to me. Okay.
When?
And not only did it happen while I was playing, I was like looked over my shoulder to see what the fucking see what sunlight outside. I did like 7 times. Like whoa.
Did you hear the music in your head too?
But the really crazy thing though was there was like a really weird part where I fucking sat down on the bench, stood up, did a bull, all while playing. Sat down, stood up, did a bull. I didn't realize
on the bench
of the bed.
I thought you were so delusional. You thought you were on the court.
Bench, yeah.
No, I thought you were on the court, on the sideline doing bowls.
I wish I was that.
That's what I thought you were saying. Like,
dude,
bro, do you realize where you were?
Kind of high. If I could just fucking be like, oh, I'm actually in the NBA right now.
Dude, I've had that happen one time to me, bro. When I fucking was fucking greened out of my mind, I thought I was flying, and I could feel my shoulder blades expanding and actually forming wings on my back. Dude, that was crazy.
When I was doing the tincture drops for the first time, all the time, because I was doing like maybe remember
the first time all the time. Is that what you said?
I was doing tincture drops for the first time, like all the time back then, right?
Back when you were just a child.
Back when I was just just experimenting. I was doing like 5 times the dose because that's not even a brag. That was just showing how weak the doses are for this shit. It was like, take 100 milliliters.
Yeah, they really
like,
are.
What are you
weak.
talking about? I'm supposed to do 1 dropper. How about 5 droppers, bitch? You know. But I'd get a little loopy on those ones, and I'd go lay in bed, and I'd be laying on my back, and I'd suddenly start smiling, and then I'd feel like I was floating to the ceiling, and I'd hit my head against the ceiling. But then if I like rolled my hips to the right or to the left, I'd like lower and raise and ascend and descend. And I remember this happened like all the time for like probably every day for 3 weeks. I was just floating to my ceiling like it was the fucking Lost Boys, and it was so fucking cool. Speaking of that, I was talking to Patrick the other day. He FaceTimed me. And he was talking about going to a cabin in the woods, right? And taking some shrooms.
Whoa.
Right? Some psilocybin mushrooms.
That's dangerous.
Whoa. That's dangerous.
That's pretty dangerous.
So he went up there, and I was like, oh, how, what was it? What happened?
That's actually just too dangerous.
What kind of time do you have? So he's going through the way of it, right? Him and his 2 boyfriends. Boyfriend number 1 apparently just spent like an hour pacing, not really saying anything. Whenever anyone comments on the whole pacing, he'd be like, what? And he'd go back to just pacing, like, what do you mean?
I heard the other one.
That one. I wasn't going to say names.
Why not?
I was like being, okay. I'm
sorry. I don't know what I did that was so wrong. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
I was trying to keep up with the story. I'm sorry.
So it's not, oh my God. Anyway.
Just bleep that part out.
Yeah, I'll go edit it and bleep it out. Yeah.
It's easy.
Fucking,
it's easy
so
peasy.
Annoying.
One of them was
one of them was walking around pacing and just being weird. And the other guy in this really now complete roadblock of a story.
No one even knows who the other guy is.
I know, but it ruined my entire fucking storytelling ability. All right, I'm very high. The fact that I was even able to get to a conscious conversation with something else, then you have to be like, well, can I say here?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, you mean that guy? You just explicitly did not say their name? You mean him?
Yep. Please continue your story. Because the story was fine. No one cared. Because also, you said the other guy's name, which wasn't even his name.
I didn't say the other guy's name.
Exactly. So no one even knows who I said. You said his alias.
Exactly.
You said his spy name. Okay, so no one knows who it is.
And I had total covert affairs. And then you come in here like a bull in the china shop.
But the other guy's name is also a spy
names.
name. It's not even his name.
It's fucking despicable, bro.
They're all... you know what,
why don't you give last names, too?
I don't know his last name, so I can't spoil it.
Isn't that thank God?
Yeah.
It's the whole don't tell Robbie any secret. He can't keep his lips shut.
God. Who's the other guy?
Want to say his name too?
No, get on with the story. What's the other guy doing?
God damn, man.
Okay,
now we're going to call the guy John, so we have 3 names.
Fine.
We have fucking Patrick, Zachariah, and John, okay? Jesus Christ. Fucking... John was apparently just having these conversations with himself, sitting in like crisscross applesauce in like the corner of the room, like having out loud conversations where he apparently it was like his thoughts. They weren't like, it was like where he'd be like, you're right, I should do that. Yeah. I need to bring them together. Can't too much distance for too long. You're correct. Like that. Just weird shit like that. And then Patrick didn't feel nothing at all. His parents got kind of a little loopy, whatever. But he was saying that he got dumb high the other day. And he actually did the whole entire same thing, floating to the ceiling, flying up there thing. And I was like, I've been there. I've done that.
Was it on tinctures?
I came, I saw, I conquered, huh?
Was it on tinctures?
No, it was just on 3 joints.
That's pretty light.
3 J's. And he floated to the ceiling.
He's a loser.
Well,
okay.
A lot of people are, I guess, you know.
I still don't understand why you started off saying this whole 9-4 thing was such a negative, and then you highlighted it like it was his... It was truly a positive.
I'll be honest. You saying the name entirely broke my core.
I don't understand why.
It just did. Sometimes we can't understand our emotions, you know? We think our thoughts, we feel our feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel the way I feel.
Well, I'm very sorry that happened because
It was like you
just intent.
You stole the ball and you just crossed me over. It broke my ankles and then dunked it on me. It was just everything that could possibly go wrong in a single situation. I don't want to do the cast anymore in general. I think I'm just done recording.
Forever.
Life. I think I'm just quitting. All my dreams, my aspirations, I'm setting them aside.
Don't you put that on me, Alex.
I am going to put that on you, man. It just threw me off. So it was such a flow going there for a second.
That's the biggest load of horse shit I've ever heard in my life. You want to be upset that I ruined today's episode for some bullshit reasons I said his name? Fine. I am truly sorry that fucked you up that much. I do not understand how that fucked you up that much, but I am truly sorry. But you're going to turn around and throw that your entire life now as a waste and ruined because of that moment?
Yeah.
You can go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. You ruined my life.
That's nonsense. And
now if you ruined my life, you ruined everything that came before it as well. Now I can't even look back fondly because I always know it ends at this moment.
I don't have the emotional maturity for you to say something like that for me to understand it's a joke. So can we just not do that? Because now I'm ready to
now my emotions are funny to you.
No, your emotions are a little over the top. I think, because if we're gonna be honest.
So now, and I think I'm saying it's a joke.
For the most part, yeah.
Interesting. So what I'm doing, I'm just trying to be honest here and have a genuine moment. That's just a joke to you.
No, well now you're smiling, so I think we can look back on that moment fondly and realize that it was a little extreme. You ruined my entire life, and not only did you ruin my life when it could become, you ruined everything that was before that moment. That's a lot. That's insane. That's a lot.
I don't know, man.
I don't understand how saying so. First of all, it's not even his name.
I know.
And all we have to, so what the fuck?
But you talked when I was trying to talk.
You know what's hilarious, dude? It's always that I don't engage ever, and then when I try to engage, I'm engaging too much.
Yeah.
I was trying to understand the story because I was interested in the story.
Okay, but what part? Also, it's like what part weren't you understanding at that moment where you had to?
Considering the other guy's name is his fucking nickname, not his actual name, why would I think I can't call the other guy by his nickname also then? And considering I didn't know who the third guy even was,
so
I couldn't spoil his name. I wanted to know if I knew. You said what? You know what, dude? You indicated there was a relationship to Patrick. So I'm like, well, do I know one of the guys? So I asked if it was the nickname of the person who I thought it was. Again, Patrick's not his name. It's his fucking nickname. So why is it when I say the other guy's nickname, it just shook the entire fucking world on its axis? I said that you looked up and you saw the reflection of the entire universe like in that fucking Brendan Nichols, whatever his name is, movie, and got all fucking insane when I didn't even spoil anything. The guy plays Xander.
Wow. That's insane. Nicholas Brendan. But that's bonkers.
Brendan Nichols is what I said.
Yeah, that's bonkers that he gets brought up in an episode. That's literally the thing I said the other day about you die twice. Once you die and the last time someone says your name, he was on death's door wailing away until that moment. Ah!
So you want to be upset that I spoiled the name? I'm sorry, but it was for the greater good of bringing back Brendan Nichols into the conversation, and I'm well aware that's not his name. Also,
it was actually just all a bit the entire time, because I was essentially, for our regular listeners, the ones who listen to yesterday's episode, the whole making people feel shame for doing things wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I successfully did that.
Speaking of yesterday's episode, you know something about me that was in preparation for today because of yesterday's episode?
Ew! Oh my God, you're wearing a Blind Guardian t-shirt. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, I had to pull this one out of storage.
That's fucking disgusting.
I was feeling so nostalgic after we talked about it yesterday. You see what the
description was in yesterday's episode? Leave a comment right now if you saw the episode description yesterday. That's right, I know you're a real fan. Shit. Fuck. You see the caption was yesterday for the description? I said caption, no biggie. I'm just cool like that.
I did not.
The description for yesterday's episode was just Blind Guardian sucks.
Oh, I did see. I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot because that was mean and hurtful.
Hey, what to Blind Guardian fans or to Tolkien fans?
To all of us, including me, most of all.
Fucking. I'm having a Danimals right now, man, and this little friendly fucking.
Yeah, how cool is that guy?
Archaeologist, adventurer monkey, pointing on a map. This fucking strawberry banana smoothie, dude. These Danimal things, okay? I knew a gal a while back, right?
Alex, are you hungry? Have a Danimals. You're not you and you're hungry.
That's true. That should be their slogan. 3.1 fluid ounces. It's worth it.
I think they should make these in tall boys. That'd be fucking awesome.
That would really help, keep children.
This is not
healthy.
enough yogurt. I need a tall boy of this much.
What I was
yogurt.
gonna say though is I knew a gal a while back who had a nice. She had the little fetish, right? The DDLG, the fucking I'm a little girl fetish, and it was all that fucking brush my hair for me, put my clothes on for me, need a binky for me, and it's all a lot of weird shit. However,
dude,
having a Danimals right now, I'm like, maybe there's some truth. Maybe we should all aspire to our adolescence and be like, interesting. Because maybe if I start, appreciate the finer things in life. Think about how happy you were as a kid, right? Having cotton candy, Twix yogurt.
That's what I should have fucking got.
Yogurt.
Oh, fuck. I knew I fucked up. Yeah, this is a good second, but nothing's going to beat that cotton candy fucking Twix.
Danimals, dude. Wasn't Danimals the one who did the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody thing? The win a cruise?
I think so.
Didn't that actually never happen, though? Didn't no one ever win that award, that prize?
I think there was some scam attached to it, yeah.
That's hilarious. What cocksuckers the Sprouses are.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm
Is it okay if I smoke here?
Yeah, dude, fuck that one. Whichever one that is.
It's the douchier one. Because he can smoke. Yeah. I don't get what the hang-up is about cigarettes these days.
What hang-up?
Yeah, plenty of people
Less people smoke, sure, but I guess people look at you like, I agree that we should still allow smoking in restaurants because it's bullshit we don't.
Or at the very least, let them stand outside and smoke.
Yeah, I miss that. I miss the fucking gaggle of people crowded under the small roof that was provided in the rain with everyone smoking outside. I miss that. I do miss that. And I don't get nearly asked frequently enough, hey, can I get a cigarette off you? It's only happened to me like 7 times in my entire life.
Happened to me twice, and I agree with that.
It feels great.
Yeah, it's actually
pretty
cool.
Yeah, even when it is an actual bum trying to bum a cigarette off you, like, hey.
I honestly need to stop carrying a pack of cigarettes just so I can hopefully.
I had one time I did have cigarettes because I fucking had the carton of the Luckies in my car still.
That's pretty lucky of you.
Yeah, it was, dude. I never even thought of that.
I gotta start doing that thing that you do too. I'm gonna start putting my fucking sleeve
in the shirt sleeve.
You and Adam Driver.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna start doing that.
The Danimals, bro, dude. It's fucking strawberry banana smoothie. I fucking get it.
I think the strawberry.
You can call me a little boy. That means I get to have Danimals fucking smoothies. You know.
Dude, this morning I had it before work today, and I fucking felt so happy and gleeful. It was like every morning, I've mentioned how much of an anxious wreck I'm. Every morning I'm so fucking anxious, bro. This morning I had that Danimals, man, and my problems didn't matter. In fact, I had no problems. And guess what? I have been in the best mood.
Not only did you not have any problems, you also had a Danimals.
Yeah. So I had only... I don't even know what the opposite of that would be. Pretty fucking good is what I would call
answers.
Huh?
All I had was answers. No problems.
Answers.
Just answers.
Thank you. I had solutions.
Sure. But yeah, this cast has got to get off the ground, like I said, because that whole not making money off it. It's actually, listen, I'm not speaking from too much experience here, right? It's, everyone who's actually in the business just loves to talk about how horrible it is, because again, it's rich people came up with the whole entire lie of rich people aren't happy too, just so poor people be like, yeah, they're not happy either.
It's really clever, actually, and you should start paying us because we're explaining to you the realities of that lie.
Yeah, we're breaking the matrix.
Yes, exactly.
It's a very popular thing to say
breaking the
nowadays.
matrix.
Yeah, we're breaking in on the matrix here. From all you in the stuck in the matrix.
I get a haircut, and I buy out the entire barbershop.
Because I
don't put headphones on when I walk across the street. Are you crazy?
Because a sense of security is the most important thing in the world.
You can't put a price on security.
You can't put a price on that. You can't put a price on peace of mind.
There's a root there right there.
No. You sounded like you were like Welsh.
Dude, fuck you, bro. I sounded a smidge like
Money doesn't buy happiness, my ass, though. But no, also the real reason why this has to take off, the actual reason why. Because right now it's like I got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And I'm just trying to shake it all about. But the real limitation here is I got 1 foot in the door, or I got my toe in the fucking test in the water, right? Like a hot leggy blonde in a public swimming pool. Like, damn, she's too hot to be here. She puts her feet in the water, right? One of those things. Okay, she gets one of those awesome shots. I'm like that right now, minus the blonde hair, because it's like, we're talking about some shit, but then every once in a while it's like, well, I can't say that on the podcast. 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 However, if there was, I don't know, $90,000 a month in my banking account because of this cast, I'm like, fuck, I can actually say whatever the fuck I want, actually. And I would, I just think that the whole entire quality of the show would be a hell of a lot higher if I had that kind of, financial security, fucking confidence. I don't know. I do
agree the restrictions make us not as funny. Okay, I thought there was going to be a response to that.
I didn't think you were done. I didn't think that your only thing you were saying was, I agree, the restrictions don't make us funny. Alex, back to you.
Well, that's weird. The last time I said that one thing, it was the most atrocious thing in the world.
Fuck your fucking mouth, okay? You so clearly were going to say more and then just didn't.
I wasn't. I really only was saying that.
You said it in the sense where you were like...
No, you're right. I did use the wrong tone. But that was my only point. I think the restrictions make us less funny. But the problem is, too, that to forego the restrictions, no one would ever know if we were kidding or not. And everyone would just be confused the entire time.
Yeah, but we'd have $90,000 on our account at that point.
Hey, who gives a shit? Who
gives a shit? Confused? Blue jacket, gold jacket.
If you're worried about being confused, you should consider putting more money into our pockets, and we'll uncomplicated and explain things to you.
You know, money weighs a lot on the soul. So how about you empty your pocket and you line my pocket? Because you know what? I'll carry that burden. That's what all those big fucking influencers and gurus, they're like, I'm going to fucking fight this journey for you while you pay me heavily to do it. So it's like, yeah, I'll fight this journey for you. It's metaphorically, of course. In actuality, you're just giving me your hard-earned money.
It's a hard beaten path, and not many people can walk it, but we're going to walk it for you. We're going to clear the way so you can easily walk behind us, hand in hand. But you got to pay us.
That's what we'll do too. We'll do it through the payment system. We'll call it steps. You're actually not paying money. It's how many steps you're putting in. And then everyone's like, I'm not. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. Okay, I know. God, can you just let me? I'm the man of the house. I'm the man of the house. All right, I'll get the money for the mortgage. Stop. Okay, 750 steps. Okay, 750 steps. I'm almost at 1,000. That's when I get to the next level, and then I finally learn the answers.
And you want to know why he got that kind of confidence to stand up for himself?
Because he got to the first 500 steps.
Yeah. And who provided those first 500 steps?
Okay, just get the reusable diapers. I don't know what this is. Okay, they did it for hundreds of years.
Are you too good?
Are you too good to wash something? The fuck is wrong with you? I have an issue. I'm trying to fucking make it where 5 years down the line we're in a better, happier, bigger fucking house, and you're mad at me because what? Oh, because I want you to fucking do what they did for 1,000 years of childbearing, where they had a fucking you need the disposable ones? Jeez, cry me a fucking river.
Huh. You know what that guy was doing before? It's a major staple.
Before that, he was taking shit from her.
You gotta fight back.
You gotta fight back, man. Each step, all right? I've said 1,000 times on the podcast. That's the point where you can wait. They're not bullshitting. They're serious because this has been trickled in the entire time. How many times have I said, Robbie? You take one step in front of me. That's not you. The next step isn't you either, right? It's all about steps.
Dude, my head is.
Which is why you should donate 5,000 steps.
In fact, make it double that because there's two of us here.
Yeah, exactly. Then we go to the David Goggins, right? We start calling them pussies if they can't handle running. You can't handle any more steps. You can't run anymore. You pussy. What are you? You little bitch. That's all you got to do today. Start degrading. We'll become financial doms. That's what we'll do.
The minute you stop taking steps is the minute you give up on yourself.
No.
What do you mean no? I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was pretty motivating and good. And
no, motivating. Pushing. We've already moved on past the motivating phase. We're talking about this is when you get to the 1,000. Robbie, it's like you're so far back. How many steps you've taken?
Not enough.
You're fucking dumb, okay?
I'm still
What I was saying is, I'm getting to the part where we're degrading them, you little bitch. What, that's all you can do? What, you don't got more in you? You fucking loser?
Oh, yeah, I wasn't keeping up.
You're a fucking...
Dude, I'm not
decimal point.
I'm not as tall on the fucking steps as you are. I'm well behind.
Oh my god, stop talking so much.
Sorry.
What was I going to say?
Do you want to know Danimals, dude? You're not you when you're hungry.
No, fuck you, dude. You're not. Danimals isn't going to save you every time you fuck up, okay?
It might. Can we try it again? Because so far I'm batting 1,000.
No, you're not.
Dude, I gave you a Danimals and all of a sudden you were woken, okay? You became you again.
I don't know. The only thing that can make this really chill, I think, would be if we had... You know what we'll do? We'll get a giant glass piece, hookah style.
Yeah.
And we'll have the assistant we hire to just light this up and pack the bowls, and then we don't have to do anything. We usually pick up the hookah and inhale.
Yeah, it's awesome.
We do one hand and go back to talking, right? No issues, no worries, no skin off my back.
Yeah.
And then we gotta figure out a way to have music playing during the show.
Mm-hmm.
But even that's not definitely allowed. That should be a thing. There should be no musical copyright whatsoever. You should be able to chill and it should be like you can't sell people's music, but you can if you're making you should be able to fuck it. You should be able to use people's music. I don't care. Okay, it's stupid. How cool would it be? How much better would every podcast be if it was just guys having a conversation and in the background quietly you hear whoever they were just vibing out to?
That'd be pretty sick.
So you know what we'll do? Which sounds great in theory until I thought about it for 0.1 more seconds and realized it doesn't make sense practically whatsoever. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say what we'll do is we'll do a podcast. We'll have headphones on. We'll listen to music, the two of us, but they can't hear the music. But then we'll have an animation on the bottom of the screen saying what the song is we're listening to.
Uh-huh.
But then it's like, so most people are not going to be able to open up 2 tabs at the same time and do that, plus hitting pause and hitting play and changing the song. It just becomes so unbearable. And the people who are just like, you know what, I don't need to hear the music, it's fine, would get really uncomfortable when we would just become too comfortable in the song and stop talking for no silence. So it's like a 30-second part would be like, that was really good.
My favorite part, actually.
My favorite part of the entire song. And everyone's like, what song? Okay, now I have to try to do this whole entire, douche fuckery of jumping around and trying to figure out how to 2 tab sources at the same time.
I don't know, dude. I think plenty of people would do it.
I would do it.
I would absolutely do that. That sounds like fun. And now we should just do this as an experiment.
It's an experiment.
That's how you get the crowd going. That's how you keep them coming back for more.
Is that how?
Yeah, usually stuff like that. It's usually listen to the song I'm playing. I think it needs to take off.
What does this? Probably. That'd be cool.
Because we actually got some more secrets in the back pocket. It's actually a vehicle for something else. And
oh my God, no.
I'm not going to do that.
Candidly say before how, hey, you know that guy on YouTube that keeps editing the videos talking about how he wants to make a movie and they're donating? No, we're not. That's so pick me. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. We are not doing that. We are not doing that.
I don't know. It seems to be working for other people. I thought we'd give it a shot.
Dude, okay,
see what happens.
We're not that desperate yet. Okay?
Once there's a great man, and he once said, the more pot you plant, the more pot you smoke. And I would imply that you should try any technique possible to get things going. I think I was following in the voice of that great man's words.
No, that was actually a 1-to-1. That wasn't like a metaphor. That was very literally.
Oh, that only applies to pot?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just not.
What? I based my whole life around that.
Shit, I was high when I said that. Shit doesn't even make sense, Ricky. You can be second, you can be third, you can be fourth. Hell, you can even be fifth. Are you kidding me?